All right, guys, check this out. So, sorry, I meant to bring you along for this whole thing, this first wall here. My dad's out here helping me, and we got excited and just built it. So the way this works is you build it laying down on the ground, and then I've got a thing for my tractor. I've showed it to you guys before, and used my big tow ropes there. We hooked it up and just stood the whole wall up. It worked basically exactly the way we thought it would. I thought we were gonna have to do the wall in 2 pieces, but looking at it on the ground yesterday, we decided to do it, try it all in one shot and just see what happens. And I'm glad we did, because the tractor handled it just fine. So I knew that the wall structure could handle it. What's on my screen there? I just wasn't sure if my tractor could handle it. And this one that's missing right here is because when it was laid out, I think it was right here, or that one maybe, but one of these brackets was in the way, so we couldn't actually lay it out on the ground. I'll have to climb the building, install that part later. There's one over here that you can kind of see is running downhill. Same thing, the bracket over there was in the way. But yeah, but my window box is up there. Long skinny windows, just let natural light in. See, it's not level. It's just tacked on there with 2 screws. That way we can go up there. I don't have to carry it up the building later, right? There will be another one over here as well. But then this wall doesn't get any more windows. But yeah, anyway, that's how it works. I'm gonna set up a time lapse here somewhere, and we'll show you we're gonna start on the south wall here. We'll get it built. So, all right, see you in a minute.
They're standing there. They have to hook up the hose. And maybe they get out of the way. Yeah, the rope. I meant rope. It looks like a hose. It's so fat. That's why I thought that. Hey, y'all, get one out of the way. The wall. Dad said that when they did this one, oh my gosh, it's like totally bending. Yeah. But maybe that makes it not whack. Stop, Garrett. It's like wanting to let go of get off of the, oh. Okay, so let's zoom in on that. Can you kick it back? I might be videoing. Demise. Oh, he did. He can't get it. It's got to lay back down. He almost needs to like scooch it up. Okay, here comes Dad with a tool. That's working. The big tool is working. Maybe. Oh dear. Crap. Toby, get out of the way. Oh, that's bad. Or maybe we just lift it up. My heart's pounding. Stop. Go that way.
It's Pulpa actually here in Oklahoma builds those. And I forget what it's called, the names on the side, but I'll show you guys later. There's the third wall stood, so I'm gonna help these guys. Next thing we'll do is we'll level each one. You see, buddy there's got the level. We'll level the column, and we'll put the small screws in. I say small, they're 5/16, 4-inch long. 4-inch long GRT HSS structural screws. So it'll get 4 of those in each one. Go all the way across and do that, and then we'll come in and install this corner. If you look over there, Mom, see that corner's already in. We already did that one, so that one we'll just climb the building and nail it off and trim whatever we need to on the corner. We'll get that in. So that'll be the next step, and then after that, it's on to trusses.
Woot woot!
There we go.
Very sturdy. They're going to climb up it. There we go. way to do it.
You guys are so strong at the You are awesome. I don't know about that.
So that the next truss has to kind of go up under the purlin, I guess. So those are pre-drilled?
Yes.
But the trusses aren't pre-drilled, right?
No. They're marked.
They are marked.
Line up
So
in
they
the
hang
marked
out.
center.
Oh, so they don't have to. Well, that's just terrifying. Can we hand it up to him? We really can't, can we?
Nope. Well, you could. I think it'll be easier to just kind of twist them up and put them all so that they're sliding down towards the one they're hanging there.
First one's always a challenge till they get it figured out.
Alrighty, well the day's getting away from us, and I did not end up setting up a time lapse. We got the first bay of trusses and purlins up. I just finished them. Yeah, it's going really good. So zoom out here. So basically a third of the roof framing is on now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, one more goes here at the very end. So these 5 will obviously be next, and then we'll build this last wall, put the last truss on the end. One thing about it, the trusses, they fit down in those pockets there, see? But this last one on the end, it's a little bit different. I don't know if you could tell, but it's face nailed on the outside there. Come out here. Oh. That's still hard to tell, but yeah, it's just face nailed. We did put some little blocking there to make it easier to set the truss. That helped quite a bit. And then my chain over here is for the wall was leaning a little bit, right? So the whole wall was leaned this way a little bit. So I put that chain on there and pulled, and I probably need a longer one to reach further, but it worked. Pulled the whole building this way just a little bit to get this corner lined up. That way everything was plumb before we attached the corner there. Did not need to on this side, it was already plumb. So anyway, me and my dad worked on this, framing out this wall for about 2 hours yesterday. And that's about it. So really this is one day's worth of progress. I can even back up far enough to show you. This is the set of purlins here that will go on the north end of the building, but the whole south end purlins are all done. Completely destroyed my floor in there to sweep later. No big deal though. But all the 3 walls are up and a third of the roof. So all right, I'll see you guys in the morning. comes off that concrete, it's probably going to drop. How are you this way? You need to come this way. We're going to have to reposition, Garrett. It's too far. It's too far to the east. We're going to have to reposition. Get you recentered. Garrett. Alrighty, so this is the end of day 2. It was too dark to record last night whenever we finished up, but as you can see, the header for the big overhead door is in. We've got some missing connections here on this wall, and I'm gonna put another one up there. I ran out of material though, so I gotta run to the lumber store today here in just a little while. So I'm gonna knock out a few other little details. These right here on the ground are my rafter tails. They will get attached on top of the truss and stick out 2 foot. I'm trying to get that knocked out real quick. Sorry about the wind, it's a little bit windy today. Try to get that done. Then you can see I've got the window boxes all done and blocked in. On this side, I've got these 3 left to put the blocking on and kind of level. And this one here is also done. So all those window boxes are up there. So I think first things first, I'll knock out these 3, go ahead and get them sorted, and then I'll start on rafter tails. So the rafter tails, see, they are pre-drilled, 3 spots. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 60 pennies, and they'll get attached like so. And you can see it's got 412 pitch cut on the end of them. So I've got all those already pre-made. Oh, look at all them blackbirds up there. Isn't that cool? You hear them? It's all red-winged blackbirds. Look at all of them. Huh. That's neat. Anyway, then I'll get them installed. And then the other thing I ran out of lumber for is there's one more girt that goes around the base here, all the way around the building, and I did not get enough 2x6s to do that, so I'll pick them up today as well, and then get them put on. Now for these, a lot of times you'll see treated lumber on this the bottom girt there, because it's down close to or touching the concrete. In my case, so I'm going to use regular white lumber just like this, but I will tape the bottom with something similar to this, if not this. Weather Logic flashing tape. So we'll tape the whole bottom of them, or it might come in contact with the concrete. That'll protect it. The reason for not using treated lumber is that treated lumber tends to warp and move and shrink, and it does all kinds of weird stuff over time that I don't like. The white lumber's much more stable, so we'll just protect it with that tape across the entire bottom of the building. Like I said, we'll finish out this wall maybe this afternoon when I get back from the lumber store. We will see. So, all right. I am actually going to set up a time lapse today, so here's that. rafter tails, I'm gonna walk out here actually, are all done. Those upper windows are all done. We'll wait on these bottom windows down here until later. Cool. So that we'll get a 2x6 for the fascia board, and then it'll be a metal soffit. I think I'm gonna get it's called the speed lap. I can make it basically any size you want, and so I think that's what I'm gonna order. We won't be doing any of the metal work until my windows get here, so next month. But sheathing will be hopefully going on this week, and that fascia board. None of the metal though after that. So okay, grab a notebook here. Notebook, and jot down some numbers on materials that I'm gonna need, and yeah, then we'll hook on the trailer and run to the store, get some materials, and bring it back home. All right, cool. See you guys in a little bit. All right, so my notebook here. So I need 112 total 20-foot 2x6s, 5 10-footers, which will be for that end wall, that hole over there. The 112 is enough to do my bottom board, this top girt that's not on yet, the fascia all the way around the building, and all of the inside girts that will just match the ones on the outside. Those won't go in until after insulation, of course, so I don't have to get those right now, but if I'm going all the way there pulling a trailer, I think I might as well pick them up. And then I'll need 16 8-foot 2x4s to go in between up there, kind of staggered in between the rafter tails to support them. And I think though that I've got enough. I'm gonna go look in the barn, but I think I've actually got enough of them, of 2x4s, I think. And then with the what's over here, so shouldn't hopefully need any more 2x4s, but we're gonna go check real quick and see what we got. So, all right. Yeah, run to the store. My dad will be back tomorrow, and we'll get back on, well, we'll keep going. I'll do as much as I can by myself here today. And like I said, run to the store. And then also I'm gonna need a little bit more of this tape. I didn't account for taping that bottom seal when I bought this. That's enough to do the sheathing, which is what that's actually for, but I'll have to find some more of that tape. So I'm gonna go see what's in the hay barn and make some phone calls, see who's got what I need. And then, yeah, I'll be back. All right, so one of the big things we got done yesterday is we got this bottom gird on. It's called a grade board. So that is done, and you can see there's tape on the bottom of it. Now, this is a tape that I found at a local hardware store. Never used it before, but I think it's gonna work just fine. So that is done all the way around the whole building, except for in front of the door, obviously. And also picked up a whole bunch more material. I've got some 2x10s over here. These will go in here in the door. I shouldn't have left those. All right, I have to trim those. Got ahead of myself. But anyway, they'll go in here as door trims. They'll have to get ripped down a little bit at some point, but no big deal. So anyway, rafter tails are on. All those upper windows are done, all the way around. So, all right. Well, Dad should be back here in just a little bit, and we're gonna get started working on some details up there, but that will be for a later video. So thanks for watching, guys. Big progress on this one, and yeah, see you on the next one.